I have a whole shad here, and I'm going to try fishing with my Baitrunner. That is pretty deep out there. I got my Baitrunner on, which I can barely hear. And I'm going to use this rod holder somebody left here. I really don't have much room to run to set the hook. So I don't know what I'm going to do when I get a fish. What I am going to do is rig up my other rod and reel while I wait to see if anything grabs this. I haven't rigged it up yet since my last video where I broke the line on a ledge. Alright, got my other one rigged up with a whole shad. Now, trying to use a spinning combo like you would use a bait caster is a little bit more difficult because you could accidentally lay your line on something that would cut it. Like if I didn't have that in the eye right there, if I had it on the rod, it would be on the line and it could potentially break the line, which is a little problem I'm having here of where I want to put this. See, that's not good. Maybe like that. Oh, it's still touching the rock right there. There we go. I also have to have the bail free. Like that bail is actually almost on a piece of wood. Or stick or whatever this is. Actually, it's touching the wood a little bit. There we go. Gotta be a little bit more precise. Now, hopefully a fish will drop by. I think something's on here. Want to feel for it? It is not pulling on me. Man. Must have been something small that picked it up. Or I wasn't fast enough. Huh. That's a good sign. Since I had that run, I'm going to check my bait. Make sure it didn't, like, take it. I may actually have the fish on. So this has been sitting here for I don't know how long. And I have a fish on. I guess I'm glad I checked my bait. He's just sitting there with it. There is a possibility here, open his mouth and I lose him because this hook is not set. There's no way. There's no way I've got a set hook here. Let's hope it's stubborn enough to not open its mouth. I think this has been the most interesting catch I've had in quite a while. What are you doing, guy? The hook is in the corner of the mouth too, and it's hooked through. I don't know how this happened. There's no way. So for the past, I don't know, 15 minutes, I've had a fish on my line. That is hilarious. Nice blue cat. What were you doing out there? Just sitting? He was just sitting there, my bait. Oh, that's hilarious. He's talking to us too. Try not to fall on these rocks. Come on, right yourself. There he goes. Now, this water is, I don't know, 40 degrees. Could be a little bit higher, but I mean, we've had really cold nights. So it does make even, you know, blue catfish a little lethargic, I guess. I still can't believe that's been on my hook this entire time and it didn't pull any line out after that initial run. Huh. Wow, that is pretty interesting. Now there's my rig. I did a video specifically about this rig. I don't know, probably was last video or something. 2 ounce no roll. This is actually 20-pound monofilament. I actually said it wrong in that other video. I said it was 30, but it's actually 20. And like I said earlier, that line got cut on the drop off. I got a bead to protect my knot, barrel swivel. I've downgraded to 50-pound monofilament for my short leader, 5/0 hook. Snelled on here. I like doing straw snells. I did an easy snell on here because I don't have a straw with me. I still can't wrap my head around what just happened. Let me go get another shad. All right. Got me another whole shad. That's a gizzard shad. I normally cut them up, but I figured I'd put them out whole while keeping these on their bait runners. Now I'll show you the bait runner again, I guess. Now you got the reel, and you got your primary drag here for when you're fighting a fish, because if you have this all the way tightened down and you got a big fish, it's probably going to break your line. So you got to loosen it enough that the bigger fish can, you know, peel drag whenever you're fighting them. But this is the rear drag. It's a switch that allows that to happen. So something just picked this one up and ran with it a little bit while I was showing you guys how this works. That's pretty good. A lot of activity here. Now obviously, if I flip this drag, it should drop. No, it's not loose enough. This has a little dial back here that I can make it looser if I want to. But this switch will flip back when you reel down. It's probably better to flip it yourself, just like flipping the bail after you cast yourself. It's pretty deep water that I'm hitting. Alright, line's not touching. I guess I'm going to check this one, just because of what just happened with that other one. Now, a proper sweeping hook set with a circle hook would be like that. Something that I'm bad at not doing. I still got the bait. It took the tail. I'm going to put it right back out there. Ooh, what's on here? That could prevent a hookup. It's a leaf or something. Get that off there. Keep that hook exposed. Exposed hooks is what you want. Okay. Got to position this one just right. Ooh. Okay. I think that will work. Yeah, I'd rather use baitcasters when I'm doing this. I heard that. I don't know which one it was. Which one are you? Huh. I don't know which one that was. I really need to get my bite alarms. I got some like bite alarms that go on the rods, and I keep forgetting to grab them. They light up too, so I'd know which one is actually running. Getting a ton of activity here. Activity's good. I just need to be able to catch them. Now, one of the oldest tricks in the book, so you can tell which rod is running, is putting a leaf on the line. That's exactly what I'm going to do. And hope the wind doesn't blow the leaf away. that should help me identify which one is running. Well, I know which one that was. There's the leaf. Huh. They're grabbing it and dropping it maybe? Or he could be sitting out there again. I don't know what to do. I am going to reset the leaf and see if it runs again. I'm going to reel this one up. Maybe it's still here and it's doing the same thing. I mean, can lightning strike twice? Let's find out. Nope. Let's see what this shad looks like. Yeah. It's even got its tail. Whoa. Put a little bit upright here. I like trying to get it as parallel as possible, but why not give it a try with it a little bit more upright? Also, my buddy Clint is actually here. They've caught a couple of fish. They're up on the dock way over there. And I've got so many lights on my GoPro, I'm not aiming it in that direction. Or, not GoPro, that's not even a GoPro, that's the DJI action camera, whatever. But anyway, they've caught fish, I've caught fish, I've missed a few fish, they've missed a few fish. It's a good night. Now let's see if we can get something bigger in. At this point, they're playing with my emotions. Nope. Missed it. Ah. Uh-oh. Something's playing with this other one. Yes, no, maybe? I can't tell. Really? Wow. Now they're getting a run. Still got my bait.
You got your fish.
You got my fish. Get these back out here.
Maybe. Well, yeah. Yeah, they're all. It's a
Keep
fish.
dropping it. No. There we go. This one back out there. Maybe I'll get them to bring that fish over here to show you guys. Uh-oh. Hopefully I won't sling that off. This shad has seen better days.
Save some money.
I keep saying it's pretty deep out there because it takes time for it to hit the bottom. So we got plenty of deep water. I'll bring that over here, show. That's a small one, like what I caught earlier. Might be a little bit bigger than the one I had.
Baby.
That's a blue. Cool. There he goes. Well, good times. If there's going to be a bunch of small ones, I may start cutting down the bait instead of using whole gizzards. Sometimes you got to adapt to what's going on. There he is. Whoa. Did I get him? I think I might cockadellied that one. I think it's a small one. Got a bunch of babies around here. Oh no. Uh-oh. Right into a snag. This is not good. Would have to walk around. Well, had to break my line. This spot actually has a lot of snags. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm just going to go with one rod for the rest of the night. That seems to be in a spot where there's no snags and there's fish. I know they've got snagged up there and they've crossed lines a couple of times. There's only certain spots that are really good here. I am going to go rig this up though. Get it ready for next time. Come on. I'm trying to rig my other rod. All right. Got this one. Now let's hope it doesn't go into a snag. Got some weight to him too. That right there is a Catfish Dave run. Instead of trying to do a sweeping hook set, just run with it. Very cool. As long as he doesn't run into that snag, whatever it is out there. As long as I don't fall in the water trying to fight this thing. This guy's like dead weight. Wonder if it's a striped bass. That's a good sized catfish. Finally. Hook right in the lower lip. Come on. Whoa. Very frisky. That is not a bad size right there. Very nice blue cat. Very sleek. This guy's a torpedo. Very cool. Getting bigger.
They get slack in their Yeah, I see it. I see it.
They have a fish on too. Whoa. Man, I'm telling you, I'm going to fall in the water. And I'm going to get bait for this because it took the bait. Get it back out there. Maybe I can get a bigger one tonight. Maybe the one they have is bigger. All right, there's the blue that they caught. And here's the bait that we are all using. Just small gizzard shad. This came from Big Fish, right?
Yep.
Yeah, this came from Big Fish Outfitters. I'm not affiliated with them, but they keep live gizzards there most of the time. And I'm going to continue to use a whole one like what I've been doing. I know I said that I might start cutting them. However, with the fish getting bigger, you know, a whole gizzard might be a good idea. Let's find out. I think the gizzard is slowing down the cast too. Probably would be better to cut it down just so I can cast it further. Oh, like that. I don't know if you guys saw that, but Clint just outcast me from way over there. All right. Very cool. I really want to catch maybe one more fish tonight. And then I might call it. I don't know. I don't know yet. We've been here for a while. And it's been really busy. We'll see what happens. Well, there's another one. And there's another one. Wow, that is peeling the drag over there. We got a bunch of babies over here. Nothing's touched mine in a little bit, but we're still getting fish, or at least getting runs. I will say my lights are dying. So I may end up, you know, closing this before, just because my lights are going down. Gotta have lights to be able to film. Man, it has been an interesting night. It's just been off the wall. I really don't know what to say. I really don't even know what to call this video. Hey, we're having fun, and I hope you guys might be a little bit entertained too, and maybe learn something new. And here's the one they just got. Oh, another one. And there's the other one. So he's going to grab both of them and show them to you guys here in a moment. Well, I may have messed up on the release of those two fish. It happens. After catching a whole bunch of babies, having a couple of big ones drop by is a good thing, you know, to happen. even if I'm not the one that caught them. Now hopefully something will drop by and eat my freshly casted out shad before I decide to call it and head back to the house. I think I'm just going to stay out here about maybe 30 more minutes, but you know, famous last words, I might end up being out here for hours, who knows. But let's see if I can get at least one more fish on camera. Do I have the Baitrunner on? I just saw it pull. Yeah, the Baitrunner's on. I guess it wasn't strong enough to pull the Baitrunner. I really don't like the angle I got it at, too. Reel it in. Uh-oh. Like I said, I don't like the angle I had it at, and now I'm snagged. Well, broke my line. I did say earlier there's a lot of snags here. On that note, I think I'm going to call it for tonight. We got a wind that has started to pick up and it's getting cold fast. In fact, I think we're going to be dropping to like, you know, the single digits, you know, in temperature. It's going to get really cold. So, hey, it's been a very, very interesting night. I really don't know what to say. I guess I'm happy to catch fish. I'm happy to see them catching fish. And that was very odd that that fish was on the line that entire time. Now, I've had flatheads do that, but blues are usually moving. And what we think happened, like earlier when we were getting bite after bite after bite, was a school came through. And now the school has left and we haven't had a bite in a while. Blue catfish do school up. So if you're in an area where, you know, it's a catfish road, you can catch them, especially when they're swimming by. Anyway, as always, I want to thank you for taking your time out of your day to actually watch this video. I really, really appreciate it. Now, hopefully one of these days I can upgrade and catch maybe like a 30 or 40 pounder with this rod and reel. Although I do plan on taking the boat out eventually. I've got some things I want to do with the boat, and honestly, yes, I've been avoiding taking the boat out in this super cold weather. It's definitely easier to bank fish in cold weather because you can have either a truck to hide in or a campfire. You can't really build a campfire on a boat, and my boat isn't really designed to have, like, you know, a heater or anything on it. Thanks again for watching. I hope to see you next time.